good.
car.
So perfect. So what happened yesterday with Solomon and stuff?
Basically, you all went to bed.
Yeah.
There was 3 of us. They were out hunting. We found out where they are. So Solomon was offering us guns. He was offering us this, that, and everything. So he came along with us to go fight because we didn't have a 6. And I don't know about you guys. I ain't trying to get a shot, you know. So he
So what
came
did
with
I
us.
say Monday?
God knows. You tell me.
Okay, Matt, I need you to start listening at meetings.
Yeah. Okay.
Only people that aren't Mandem that are actually gonna be in like the war convoys is Stee and Nunu, but chain members and MDMA will always take priority off of like above them. Okay.
Yeah. Like I
don't
said,
want any.
it was
No,
me,
no, like
me, James, and Ved.
Matt, listen.
Okay.
I don't care if it's 3 of you guys, 2 of you guys. At the end of the day, it's our conflict, it's our war. We fight it as Mandem, and if we can't fight wars as Mandem, then we need to pipe down and simmer down and make sure we're not starting wars.
Okay.
I mean,
That
we
being
didn't start
said,
it,
we
though. He
didn't
fucking
start
robbed you,
this, and
Okay, but
we actually
still,
need people to wake up.
Okay, but still, Solomon is in Mandem, and we don't want to pull a Stee and Nunu 2.0 on him, you know?
Yeah, for sure. Can I say
And if
something?
that's something in mind,
Yeah, I was
we
going to
bring it to
say,
the.
can we
we
bring
it to
that
the
up?
group.
Because I had a conversation with Solomon yesterday. He's pretty over everything. He's basically trying to get his foot in with us, and that's how he's coming across to me. He's offering us free guns. He's offering us like his service. He's a good person all
100% he wants
round.
to.
Yeah.
100%. I understand that, but
What do we think about that?
no, 100%. But they shouldn't until we have that conversation.
Yeah.
They shouldn't be brought into our wars. You know?
Yeah, I agree. One thing to consider, though, brother, from what I've been hearing, it's not only Sakid and his fucking dogs. It's also the Italians being involved, like kind of,
So-
and
Oh no,
and-
100%.
So with the
and-
Italians, they're trying to have a conversation
The
with
Italians
us.
and also the goons. Like people are telling me they've never seen one. So there's an entity of 3, right? It's the goons, it's Rooster people, and it's also the Italians. Nobody's ever seen. If one of them attack, they're all involved in one way or another. So if we have 3 to pick, if we have 3 awake, and we're like, let's say I'm chilling with Chris, for example. He's in the car.
Yeah.
We just did the vault, whatever, and they pull up. What should he do? Should he just leave or what?
No, that's different. If they pull up on you and he shoots with you, he shoots with you. But calling them to be in the 6 or being like, hey, we don't have enough members, come shoot
Yeah.
with us. And
I
then
see
2
how you
days
see
later
it.
being like, adios, see you guys later.
Yeah.
It's not fair on them, you know?
Wasn't quite like
Yeah.
that. So we were with him because he basically he was getting intel for another group about the Italians that were planning on warring them.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wait for him to show you that intel. We were chilling with him. He said basically, if you need any guns, any of this, any of that, like I'm there. And we basically said we're rolling out now. And he said, you know, like I said at the start of the conversation, I'm here to help you guys. And there's 3 of us, so we were trying to not get 3v6, to be honest. Like,
And I'm pretty sure he still has bad blood against them from the last war as well, because they shot him last war.
Okay, but until we as a group discuss that we want someone as MDMA, let's not involve them in our wars. Let's make that line clear with people. And if they wanna be a part of our gang, there's other ways to show that. Like, for example, he did give us guns, he did give us suppressors, he did give us that.
let
he
him
did
give it
give us
to him,
intel,
bro.
You know? Because what if I told you there are certain things about Solomon that makes me dislike him or not trust him, you know? And then you went out of your way being like, oh yeah, come join Mandem.
I don't think that him coming to fight with us for one evening is come join Mandem at all.
But no, but the problem is, right, this is the only reason I brought it up. Is because I know you see it like that, but you have to understand how they see it, right? So you told me in the tuna shop, right, that you basically got him in on a sympathy vote because he has no friends and no gang and he doesn't want to wake up anymore. So if you start inviting him around, he sees that as like a new light, like, oh wait, I do have friends now, I do have a gang I can join. And this is just him, like, this is just him as an example. We did the same to Steve, and luckily for Steve, I'm guessing it's on the way to panning out. Like, it wasn't really, because he got shafted, but like they see it as like, oh, you know, oh hey, you know, maybe
I'm gonna let him
I
speak.
should
I'm gonna let
start
him
waking up
speak.
more and chilling with the Mandem. And then a week later, when the war's done, we go, oh yeah, well, thanks for all the help, mate. Have a great day. You got no friends again. You know what I mean? Like, you need to see it from their
Not being
perspective.
funny though, Solomon ain't a block floater. Like, if you tell him we're busy, bro will disappear
Oh, shit,
until
sorry,
you next
sorry.
reach out with them. Like, we've had,
But at the same
we all know
time,
what a
it's
block
not-
floater is, and he ain't one of them. I
It's
think
called
everyone
being
that knows him.
consistent.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
no, I get that, and
consistency.
we'll cut this conversation short. No point in going around.
Can I just say something though?
Yeah, what's up?
It's very important for us. Let's say this Chris King guy, right? He's been approaching and like being Chris. I don't think you've met him. He's around usually a little later. And I was clear to him from the start, but I said, look,
Not
I
this
don't know
Chris
what you
guy
like.
getting
If,
brought
you,
in
if
as
you're
well.
trying to get closer to the Mandem because you have a agenda behind it and things, I'm just gonna be blunt and honest with you. Don't expect anything at all. If we're busy and things, there's gonna be times where I air you completely. But when there is opportunities, of course I will call you and say, hey, you want to come do this and that.
Yeah.
But don't have any expectation, and it's probably not gonna happen. And then if you plan to stick around anyway, then that's up to you, and you're welcome to, you know.
Yeah,
I
like
don't
he chilled with me and Saint yesterday for a nice
Yeah.
chunk of time.
Add
But
on
when
to
it
what
comes to
Winston
wars,
said, bro. I do think it's very unfair. Like, I understand the whole being consistent and all of that, and it's that I think it's completely unfair for you to have an issue with me and tell me off because I'm not trying to go into a gunfight where it's completely unfair. Like, if you're there 100%, you know what I mean, have the right to be angry, but like I had to fight all of Sunday with me and James pretty much in Steve, and it's becoming a very repetitive thing of we want to be this, we want to be that, but nobody's there. No one's ever there. It's always just me, James, or Steve.
No, that's not true.
It is true. It's so true. The whole
to
of
be
Sunday,
fair,
me and James fought on our own.
And during the whole seaside war is literally just
I've
me,
got a
Matt,
question
and
though, and I want you
Steve.
to be truthful. Right? This is to like everybody. Who here has an ego? Because as far as I'm aware, we're all pretty level-headed. We don't really have an ego. If we lose a
I
war,
have a bit of an ego.
like if we lose a war, are you gonna cry about it?
Ego
Like, and this
aside,
is-
I ain't
No.
trying to get shot, bro. Like, what?
Don't fight then.
Bro, why? We don't have a choice to fight, bro. Patago put a gun point. I'm gonna be fighting either way. Bro, our second in command is
it's
being disrespected, bro. Of course I'm gonna
I
be
think what
fighting.
he's-
But if I have a choice to put myself in a situation where I'm gonna be outnumbered, I'm not gonna pick that situation, bro.
The
There's
thing is, I
other-
think what he's trying to say is that, like, you know, if there's only 3 people and you don't want to roll out with 3 people, then don't roll out with 3 people. Just don't do
Yeah.
it. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
brother,
Just
it-
don't.
it-
That ain't a
saying.
choice
Fight
if they're
smart.
rolling
Listen
out,
up.
bro.
Listen up. Fight smart. If there's 3 of you, black out, going from bushes to bushes, get one lock in. Go to the manor, set up a camera. When there's one of them at their vehicle opening the trunk, then you fucking stab him in the neck, and then you disappear.
Why
You feel
don't we
me?
like fighting these guys? Just like, that's a genuine question.
No, we
Just
we
one
like
reason.
fighting them.
No,
It's
no,
just
we
not
don't.
enough of
It's one-
us. That's what.
When
there's-
have we
there's
ever said
one
we don't like
specific-
fighting them?
who's in your trunk? I mean, who's in the back seat of this local car?
Denzel.
Guys,
no,
I was-
we said it. We said it.
yeah.
We said it last war, and it's already and Saint kind of already said it this morning. What were they doing the entirety of yesterday?
Driving around hunting for us.
Hiding.
No, bro, they were in a
Thank you, James.
convoy.
But the
I
thing
mean,
is, they were
they're-
in the convoys last time, and then they ran into fucking roosters.
Yeah, 100%
My
they'd be
po-
moving like that, but it doesn't mean I
all
ain't
my
trying to get
point
caught
is-
lacking. It's irrelevant.
No, well, no, it's very relevant because my point is, rather than dragging random people into your 6, if you're not equipped to fight,
It isn't
don't
random
fight.
people, though. That's the
what
thing.
Matthew is trying to say
They
is
were spinning
it's
the block as well, though.
Look, I feel like this also, Patar. If I wouldn't call up one from Hydra and say, "Yo, brother, come chill with me," you know.
Solomon's
'Cause-
different
'cause
completely.
Solomon is different. I feel Chris is too, because if he's here chilling, he has an. I
Chris,
feel
bro.
like he's trying to get the foot in, and Solomon too.
Yeah, but
So-
we can do that without having them fight our wars.
I disagree with that.
I'm gonna be honest.
I think we can have them show their intention without being pushed into our wars.
I'm gonna be honest. There was 3 Mandem awake, and no one had an issue with it. Like 100%, you guys can have the issue. I think it's completely unfair. If you're not there, it's unfair to have an issue with what we did. You know, we made the choice with what we did, and you know, there's not much we can do.
It's clear that you didn't listen in the Monday meeting. Everyone was on the same page. If you're not Mandem, you're not fighting our wars. If we go in, we're going in S3, we're going in S4, we're going in S2, and if we have that issue and we don't fix it, then we should pipe down and sit down and make sure we're bending over to people and being like, okay,
we didn't pick this war.
No, we didn't, but we chose to pursue it. So if that becomes an issue, that's something we learn from. But instead of bringing in like Solomon, bringing in Billy Bob Joe off the street, bringing in the mob, bringing in this, bringing in that, we will fight our wars and we'll go from there.
So this being said, you said bring up the conversation. What do we think of Solomon being closer to us? Like Steer New Noir.
What is it that makes you not?
I'm not against that possible.
Because from my point of view,
can you give me like 2 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Well, Solomon, one day when he wanted to buy guns, right?
Mm-hmm.
And keep this on the low. He came to the block. He's like, well, Patar, I know you can make them. Blah, blah, blah. Do you just not have enough time to make them?
What?
Maybe, do you think someone's told him?
So he came to the block in like an entitled manner, being like, well, Patar, I know you can make them. Do you just not have enough time to make them?
When we had the conversation up there, when I was up there with you,
I'm pretty sure I was there as well.
He proposed like doing
that was
it
way
for
after.
you.
That was way
Was that after? Because that time he was like,
maybe like 2-3 weeks ago.
So that was before,
maybe 2
yeah,
weeks ago, yeah.
because he basically came on the energy of, I know what you're doing without saying it, right? Remember? He was like, I know what you're doing. Let me be involved, type thing, and then we all kind of went, and then that was that.
Do you think someone told him?
He said Pigeon told him, but then I talked to Pigeon, and Pigeon was like, no, we just help each other out. And Pigeon's been in the game for the longest time. So I think Solomon was just gluing one piece with another piece, but me and Pigeon decided to keep it on the low and just make sure we're still cool with him, but we keep our distance with him.
Okay.
So no one bring this up with him, but that's one reason why I'm like a little bit iffy about him, because
he mentioned that you've been very, very calm.
Yeah, he did.
But talk to him about it, brother. You know, maybe, I don't know. But he mentioned that to me as well.
I feel like if that's the case and we've already made our mind up, then we like we've said for a long time, we need to be transparent with people and let him know now then, because he's very much shown his intentions, and we need to make it clearer if our minds have been made up.
But that's why we need to have conversations.
Transparency and consistency is key. That's the only thing. Like, listen, I said this to the guys in the car, right? Normally, when I speak, it's normally to complain about something or bring up a problem, and
call
I
me
feel,
old.
Yeah, but you are old. But I do feel a bit bad because I'm normally the one to call out the bullshit because everybody else doesn't like kind of mind letting it slide. But the main reason I brought it up. All right, relax. All right. The reason that I brought it up is because in the Monday meeting we said that we wouldn't do this, right? Like, which was invite him in. So I do feel a bit bad, but we do need to keep things consistent, because if you do look at the Steve situation as an example, just think about like the emotional stress that we put that guy through. You can join, you can't join. Dean hates you. Oh, you might get in. Nah, you're not getting in, mate. Oh, well, if you stick around, maybe you'll get in. All right, now you're a hangaround. You know what I mean? It's not fair to do that to people. And I feel like that's why we need to keep things consistent, and we need to keep things on the table so people are fully aware as to what's going on. Because
James, you can
I know you think that like them fighting our war isn't a big deal, which, you know, from our perspective, it's not. Like, we get some random guy. I know it's not a random guy, but we're just calling it for that for now. We get some random guy shot up a little bit. Oh no, what a big deal. But for them, especially when you're saying that they feel like they haven't got much going on or they haven't got anyone, if we start inviting them in, hey, yeah, come and join, you know, fight for us, give us guns, give us this. They have this feeling of like, oh, it's happening, and then we tell them, nah, it's not. You know what I mean?
Let me ask something then. For example, like Solomon or
you're on radio? Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Winston.
No. You tell him what you need to tell him. I'll wait.
No. I was just he's checking someone. So if he needs something,
all I'm saying is, how do people that show interest in chilling with us and do a lot for us, how do they become a hang around? Or like, I know it's not a title or whatever, but like, how do we
decide that.
separate?
We have a chit chat like this. Someone
Yeah, we've
brings
already
up,
said
being
we're gonna have a
like-
conversation.
yeah, we have a conversation. We chit chat with like, say for example, Winston, you're like, hey, how do you boys think about King?
Yeah, yeah,
You know, I think he's helped us with X, Y, and Z.
yeah.
He
And he's
cooks a
down
lot
to
of
do
meth.
everything.
He does
He
this.
called me. He
He's
called me like,
comedic.
you need oxy, you need this, you need this,
Yeah.
you need this. Like he showed like he really wanted to help. So that's why he kept being persistent with it as well. And I know he can hack, he can drive, and
Yeah.
probably shoot as well. Like he has a lot of qualities, and I'm
Mhm.
wondering if you guys feel like, okay, maybe it is interesting, you know, or
Yeah,
or no,
but-
we don't fuck with
OTT?
it.
But the
Then-
thing
then
is-
it's better to say it as soon as possible.
Yeah,
you know?
the thing is, like I want people to show interest. I'm not saying, oh, we don't want any more people in the Mandem. We don't want
Yeah.
this. We don't want this.
Yeah.
Only thing is, they can do all of that, minus fighting in our wars.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
For me, like
Yeah.
a hang around is very like it literally is a hang around. Someone who hangs around, they come chill. We go boosting, we go,
Well, they talk
you know, we
about
go
Solomon
racing.
fought with us
We hang
yesterday.
around. We get to
Get
know
to
each
know.
other.
Yeah,
we don't,
like,
you
the
know, what I
You
mean?
don't
You
get
don't,
them in a
You
six.
have to put,
Yeah,
you
you
have to
don't
put a
start,
name on
like-
it, you know?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
exactly. Like a hang around for me is literally that's what it is. It's someone that hangs around. They show interest,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
it progresses
Go my
from
way.
there. It's not a war dog. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's not
Yeah,
someone that
yeah.
we bring in
Let's
just
be honest,
for war.
he's not being brought in for just for
No,
war.
but-
Solomon
yeah, but
can't
now you're
shoot
thinking
straight,
of
bro.
Solomon again. You're thinking of
Yeah,
Solomon
because
again.
that's who
We're
we're
not-
talking about, and that's
Okay,
why
okay,
we
no,
show
no, no.
our
It's,
eyes
no,
it's
for.
a
we're talking
general
about
sense. Okay, okay.
General.
We're cutting the line here.
Can I
I
just say
have a
something?
request. I have a request.
Matthew, don't feel like Patar is attacking you or anything. I back what you did, but I also back Patar. Like, I think this is clearly a misunderstanding where you felt like, okay, Solomon did this and this and this, and Solomon is close. I don't think your intentions.
I thought he was
were
close
not
to most
listen
of
to
us,
Patar.
but yeah,
Yeah,
I
definitely.
completely hear
So-
what Patar said. I
Yeah.
feel like that needs to be vocalized to him today,
Yeah.
because
I think
Well,
the
so-
thing is, we
yeah.
allow people to show their interests. We allow them to do that, but putting them in a position where they're fighting their war, like our war, solidifies it and is like, yes, you are 100% becoming Mandem because we're putting you in a position where you're sacrificing your life for our gang.
it doesn't
and that's
need
what
to
we're
be like
stopping.
that if we communicate that
So
properly.
what is
though.
being what is being vocalized to Solomon today? That like it's a no from. Is
Well,
that
what
what is that
Patar
what
said, I mean, did you hear what Patar said? Denzel? I don't know if you were here.
about
regarding
the
Teddy?
bench stuff? I mean,
Yeah,
that's kind of
yeah,
yeah,
that-
it's good, yeah. I
Okay.
understand what I
So-
do understand.
I want
Well,
us, bro.
Wallah, you man are dumb as fuck.
He's- yeah. Well, we've said
You
bench
stupid.
next to James, so
Are you
Being
guys?
said-
I'll stop
Mr.
you.
Mr. Malde?
Huh?
Oh, you're Gucci?
What?
Oh, never mind.
he's pretending he wasn't listening.
Now,
W
did you
James,
get
he don't
those
want to get ocean
headphones
dumped.
during the Amazon Prime sale?
W
I had
James,
for 10
smart
years,
guy.
actually.
Pretty sure he found them in a dumpster
Okay.
nearby.
This
Wait,
isn't
can I-
isn't
can
just
I-
purely the Solomon thing. Wait, yeah, go ahead, Ved. You've been wanting
Alright.
to say something for a while. What's up?
Well, I just have one request here. You
Mhm.
don't have to go with it, but I think it's a smart idea. Can we please put
God.
our chains away for this war? Because they
I
You know
might
already
what,
have.
Ved?
leverage
That is
over
the
it.
smartest thing you've ever
That
Yeah,
is
I already have.
honestly
Whoa,
so
hold
smart.
Honestly, Ved,
No,
that
no,
is
no,
up
no,
there.
no, 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 no.
W-Ved.
Yesterday, I said that to Ved, and you were like, "Nah, I don't care, me, bro.
I
I'm
was
not
like,
try-
nah, I
I'm
was
not
like-
putting my chain away. I ain't a
Wow.
bitch."
Yeah, yeah.
No, yeah. You're right. Then I kind of realized
So,
from last war,
Yeah.
then you know they're gonna
Yeah.
just keep it for a minute and just try use it for leverage.
Honestly,